أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before I get into the video, I want to make it clear, with every video that I make it clear that I'm not a motivational speaker, or I'm not here to be like an influencer. I'm here to give you tools. Tools that if you can take, you can become a better Muslim overall. These tools that I'm giving, it took me a long time to learn and a long time to implement, or in short, Muslim amelioration. My whole goal with Muslim amelioration and my whole goal with this entire channel is just to be a tool to you. For those following with the Muslim amelioration chart, this will go under the character aspect of the mental sub-aspect of Muslim amelioration, and if you do not know what that is, I highly recommend you click somewhere there. And with that, let's get into the video. In short, and this is going to sound a little bit crazy or may sound a little bit harsh or different, but it's not the hope of winning that will get you to your goals. You don't need a vision board. You don't need to meditate on your goals. You don't need to dream bigger. It's the fear of losing that will motivate you to get them more. What will happen if you do not attain your goals? This applies to Islam as well. The concept of the hope of Allah and the fear of Allah is very evident. Let's look at the Muslim amelioration chart to give you some examples of this. For example, let's go into the Salah sub-aspect of Muslim amelioration. What will happen if you do not make up your Salah? What will happen if you do not pray your qada Salah, and if you do not pray your fara'id Salah and your sunnah Salah? What will happen? The punishment that will come by missing Salah will motivate you more. And I know it sounds harsh, but again, these videos, I'm not here to like motivate you right now. I'm here to give you this tool. I'm here to give it to you. And if you want to take it, you can take it. The fear of the punishment of Salah. I don't know about you, but I know about other people who actually pray their Salah consistently. It motivates them more to pray their Salah. The punishment of Jahannam for missing Salah will motivate you more to pray your Salah. And this doesn't just have to apply to the deen. Let's look at the, for example, mental sub-aspect. What will happen if you are not aware of your thoughts and emotions? What will happen if you do not know what you want in life? If you have no direction, if you have no discipline, if you have no intelligence? What will happen if you're dumb? The consequences that could come from that. Let's look at the physical sub-aspect. What will happen if you are unhealthy? What will happen if you become obese and if you eat the wrong things? What conditions could develop? What will happen if you are not strong, if you are muscularly weak, if your cardiovascular system is failing because of how unhealthy you are? What will happen if you do not take care of your sexual system? What will happen if, na'udhu billah, you become infertile? Let's look at the social aspect. What will happen if you have no value to society and if you bring no value to anyone? What will happen if you don't have a good relationship with your family and your friends? How lonely will you be? What will happen if you don't have any family or friends at all? If you don't work towards getting a good wife, a pious wife, and good high quality friends? What will happen if you do not quit your addictions and wasting time? What will happen if you do not quit your lust and quit drugs and quit wasting time on video games and scrolling on TikTok and Instagram or whatever? Now, I know I said it so many times, what will happen, but that is the truth. You have to sort of be special enough with your mind. Now, am I saying that you shouldn't have goals in these topics? No, I am not saying that. In fact, I believe that you should have goals in all of these topics. You should be aspiring towards a endpoint or a vision. But you also need a anti-vision. Whilst you dream of the person you should be, you should also dream of the person you shouldn't be. Ah, there it is. You shouldn't just hope that, oh, I could become that person, and then you shouldn't just be motivated by, the end result or the vision. You should also be motivated by what will happen if you don't be that person. That's what will motivate you more. And that's what will get you closer to your goals more. And that's what will give you more discipline in actuality. And this you see in multiple successful people. Like, bro, Andrew Tate. Let's just use him as an example. Andrew Tate himself says that he was up at night. He couldn't get sleep because of the fact that he didn't have money. Now, again, I want to make this clear. You should have a not just a goal, you should have a very specific goal of what you want to be. For example, if you're looking to get fit, you shouldn't just have this goal, okay, I want to get fit. You should have a very specific ideal physique or ideal fitness subcategory that you want to succeed in. You should have very specific goals on what lifts you want to be strong at. For example, if you want to be a weighted calisthenic athlete, you should have the goal that I want to be good at weighted pull-ups and weighted dips. Or for example, if you want to be an elite power lifter, you should have a goal, okay, I want to be able to deadlift this much, I want to be able to bench press this much. So yes, you should have not just goals, but very specific goals. But on the same hand, you should also have an anti-vision or anti-goals of where you don't want to be. Because that fear of losing out, that fear of loss of goodness will then motivate you to get to that goodness and more. It will cause a sense of endangerment or a sense of caution when you are doing things that you shouldn't be doing. For example, if you fear the bad side effects of scrolling, you won't scroll. If you fear the side effects of cigarettes enough, you won't smoke. If you fear what that unhealthy snack will do to your body, you won't eat it. If you fear missing your salah, you won't miss it. I can tell you personally that the only way possibly that I could have gone to the gym every single day after Fajr, even in the winter, like when it was like dark outside, even when some days I had a sore throat, I had a headache, the only way that I was able to get up was because not because I saw the dream, oh, I want to get fit, I want to get strong. No. For me, I can tell you, it was because I hated the reality, which was my fat body, my lack of strength. I hated it. That's why I went to the gym. I know it sounds like really undesirable, and I know this sounds a bit psychotic, but in my eyes, it takes a bit of a special mind to be able to want something to the degree that you are willing to do literally anything for that goal. Again, this was just a short video. I made this video because I feel like everyone has, these big goals and these big dreams and big aspirations, but they don't attain them. Why? And I think this is the reason why. It's because shaitan makes them blinded towards the other side of it, which is losing out on it or losing out on the goals. And then people feel like they have as much time in the world as they need to in order to attain these goals, when in reality, we only have a short amount of time to attain our goals. If you have goals, wanting it isn't enough. Many people want goals. Many people want a good body. Many people want all of these different things. But why don't they get them? It's because they don't want it enough, i.e., they don't fear the result of not having it. And if you can fear the result of not chasing towards your goals and doing the actions that go against them, you will then become a better person. And before I leave you, if you're a man and if you're a Muslim and you want to improve, I highly suggest that you join the Discord link in the below. And I also suggest that you fill out the free coaching form that I have in the description. First, the Discord link will provide you with tools and resources that will help you become a better Muslim. For example, like the Muslim amelioration chart. Second off, free coaching. If you are a Muslim man and if you really are serious about attaining your goals, and if you want to be held accountable for not attaining those goals, and if you want someone to be able to push you and help you with your problems, I highly suggest that you fill in the free coaching form and I will help you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.